For the quarter life chaos, we are down for the plot.
Hello again, all the color of the rainbows. This is our third episode of Down for the Plot podcast. My name is Colin. This is
I'm Lisa. Lovely to see you.
lovely to see you. So, do we not look very comfortable today?
Yes, we are.
Well, this is not a
Sponsor.
sponsor. If you want to sponsor, sure, why not? You know, like we're welcome for it. But then, like, this is unfortunately not sponsored. This is our just like nicest PJ that I have, and I want you guys to be very comfortable too. So maybe grab a coffee, lie on the bed, like do whatever you want, and you can just listen to us.
Cool.
Yeah.
So, this episode, what are we talking about?
We are talking about our childhood as an Asian person. Just one thing before we start.
Yeah.
Do you actually wear like this kind of fancy PJ at your house? Like back in your country?
Yes. Why?
Because like normally for me, this is pretty much like my really, really good PJ. If not, back in my country, I just wear like really old clothes.
Really? No, this is what we're wearing at home. My mom was like, PJ is PJ, home clothes is home clothes, outside clothes is outside clothes. There's so many steps.
I see. Because I don't know why, but in my country, we don't really have this PJ that we could wear. We just wear like all the old clothes that has a hole and stuff like that.
Well, those clothes is, we call it inside house clothes. Yeah, so all the whole thing is when we come back home from outside, we change to that whole clothes kind of thing, and then at night time, all of this.
I see. So what you do is pretty much like change 2 times then.
Yes.
I just
So
changed 1 time.
complicated. That's what I like. And then my mom was like, if she found out, she was like, why are you not changing to PJ? You're not showering yet, aren't you?
I think maybe one type of really weird Asian family is my family, because we just like wear one clothes at home.
Well, it's not weird. It's just like they're chill.
And I was, how's my bangs looking?
Guy, do you like her bang?
They
The
look
moment she's
cute.
opened the door, I was like, who is this lady? Like, who is this girl? Basically, she looked like 18. I mean, beautiful, young. It's just funny.
Well, I mean, to be honest, this is not my hairdresser thing. I cut it by
It's
myself.
so professional. It looked nice. It looked like she went to a salon or something.
You know, at first I was planning to go to a salon to cut my hair, but then I'm just like, I'm going to spend like $35 for $70 for my bangs.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, okay, let's just do it at my house.
$35. I'm trying to. So it's been like a week worth of coffee.
I don't drink coffee, so.
So you even save more. Anyway, do you have any like personal experience in Asian household that you want to share?
I wouldn't say that is like a stereotypical. Maybe it is stereotypical because like, you know how a lot of Asian parents have like a cane the stick.
Oh yeah,
hit?
the hit.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's everyone.
My mom would use like a long stick or use the clothes hanger.
Yes. My mom would use bamboo stick, cloth hanger. You know how like the chicken
You mean that thing and then the one to do that one? Oh my god, my mom used it a lot.
Yes, and that one. Oh, an ensign. Oh, because you're not Buddhist.
Which one?
You're Christian, so you don't do it. It's called an ensign thing. It's like that.
Yeah.
So it's a bunch of it, and then it just smack you.
Oh my god. Compared to like a Western country, I would say Asian parenting is like really, really strict and has to follow specific rules.
Yeah, and they set the goal for us. Like they even know what we're gonna become in the future. As soon as we're born, they knew you're gonna be a doctor.
Do you have like any specific rules that you have to follow when you were young?
There's a lot of rules when I was young.
Yeah.
But when I was a teenager, I have to come home before 9. Otherwise, I cannot hang out again.
Teenager,
Like around
how
like
old?
15 to 18, around that period, I have to be home before 9 after my extra
after
class.
school class?
Yeah, after school class.
Yeah.
And then my dad will be waiting at home, like looking at the clock when I will be home. But you know, as a teenager, you have places you want to go after class, right? You want to go to a movie, you want to have ice cream date, or you want to go like somewhere else.
Yeah.
But you cannot because you have to be home before 9. So any plan have to be finished before 9. Okay, so what about your experience?
Since I was young, I don't really want to like go out so much.
So your parents force you to go out?
Not really, because like, it's just, how do I say, even if I go, like because my country at night it is not too safe. So I don't want to go out as well.
Yeah.
So like if I go out, pretty much like I'll be back by latest 8.
Yeah.
So my parents doesn't really have to tell me to come back. I just like come back by myself. I would say like for my parents, they're not too strict with the education. Wait, was it like
No.
the same?
Especially my mom, she did not care about A, B, C, D, E or anything. As long as I'm past my year 12, she's happy. And then as soon as I passed, and I got E, by the way, the last one, and then she was like, oh my god, thanks
Thank
God.
I want to tell that one time when I was like kindergarten or year 1, I don't know, I was like really, really young.
Yeah.
And I actually sit for this English test.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I got 0.
You know why? Because you fell asleep.
No. When I get my report card, I'm just like, huh? Why is this 0? And then in my brain, I was like, oh, my mom is going to scold me, you know?
Did she?
No.
Oh, what the?
That's why it was like really, really surprising.
Oh my
I don't know
God.
if she will remember, but then like I take it back home, and then I start with my mom like, I have to tell you something. I actually get like really, really bad grade, and I have to resit for the test.
Gosh, you're so open
And like that. And I believe I started crying or something
Yeah.
like that, and she was like, it's okay, tell me what's happened. And I show her the report card. She didn't say anything,
Yeah.
and she was like, it's okay. So maybe she's just like trying not to scold me because I was crying as well. I don't know. I mean, like, I got hit as a kid a lot of times,
Yeah.
like for other reasons. But then like when it comes to those things, I'm just like, my parents don't scold me that much, or maybe they think I'm dumb.
No, because you are honest to them. Because I wasn't honest to my parents if I fail any class. Like, I didn't go to that class a lot. So
Yeah.
my attendance was like, I don't know, maybe below 50 or something.
Uh-huh.
And then when I got that report card, I fixed the number with the black pen. I figured to 97. Because my mom need that report card to pay for my tuition fee for the next term, right? The receptionist was like, do you know that your daughter fixed this report card? I wasn't there. I was at school. My mom was like, no. But yeah, she's fixed it. I gave you the original one. Oh my god. The moment I walked in home, she placed it on the table. The original and the fake one. I was in my bedroom. I was like... I'm sorry. And she was holding a bamboo stick already.
How old were you then?
Well, I'm like 15, 14. I'm smart, right?
Yeah.
But that receptionist caught on.
Do you have a time when you skip the school as well?
Yes, that was in my uni. Oh my god, guys. So when I finished year 12,
Yeah.
did I tell you this story before?
Maybe, but yeah, you can tell me again.
When I finished year 12, I moved to the capital city and then I studied 2 university.
Yeah.
One is accountant, one is purely English university. So the English one started from 5 to 8 every single day, Monday to Friday. My parents paid for 1 full year. I never attend. I literally, out of 365 days, I might attend like maybe 30 days.
Okay. How do they found out?
They never.
They never found out?
Yeah, they never found out. But wait. So that English uni, it's just like the prep class, 5 to 8 p.m. If you study it for 1 full year, then you can enter the year 1 over there. I mean, I already know English because I've been studying it since I was 3 years old, so I already know. And the tuition fee is not that
Expensive?
yeah.
Okay.
But it's not that I'm not grateful.
Okay.
Because my parents pay for 1 full year.
Yeah.
But it just like, it's so boring because I studied since I was young, the English one. So it's the same thing and the same thing, and it's so slow, the pace is so slow. And the more I talk, the more I sound like I find excuse for myself. But yeah, so then I met 3 friends there, and then we create as a
Skip
group.
together.
Yes, 4 of us,
Yeah.
1 car, every single day, and we never go to any place that bad at all. It's just like from our school to go to dinner place, and that's it.
Wait, was it the time you get accident as well?
What's accident?
Wait, was it accident? I don't know. You told me like there.
Police station. That's
yeah.
a different one. Oh my god, I know. Oh my god, that one is the top tier secret that I never ever spill to my parents at all. This one is a top tier secret ever. But not that time. This
Can
one
you say it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because of course I wouldn't share it to my parent, right?
Okay.
So it's like, so this one is different. This one is I skip class just to go out and eat and explore like the restaurant in
Yeah.
the city, because I'm moving from like Siem Reap, and
Yeah.
I stay in Phnom Penh, which is our capital city, and then there's so many restaurants, so many places, and at that time I got a lot of allowance from my dad as well, so I am capable to spend
Yeah.
like, for dinner every single day.
Okay.
With 3 other friends, so
Yeah.
we skip every single class. So it's so funny because I stay with my aunt's family, and they have a driver. So uncle driver would drop me off at school, and then I have to say bye bye uncle at 5 o'clock. Bye bye uncle driver, and then he left, and then I was like hiding myself and coming out from school, hop in my friend's car, and then we go out and eat. And then before 8 o'clock, we will come back. We will come back to school, and then I was like walking lower my head, so then he couldn't see me because he always on time.
Yeah.
Like I have to hide there to pretend that I finished class at 8. And my parents never found out. There's so many good food in Cambodia, you know?
Okay. I'm not judging.
And there's a bubble tea shop in front of our school as well, so sometimes I just sit there and waiting for uncle to pick me up. I never attend the class, and the teacher was like, I don't know what you guys' future gonna be like. You never attend the class. Oh my god, sorry mom and dad.
When you were young, do you have that expectation from your mom and dad? Because a lot of Asian parents, you know, you have to be an engineer and you have to be a doctor,
No,
something like that.
oh my god, I'm so fortunate. Like my parent does not have that much expectation.
That much expectation. You sounded like, oh, my kids can never have that.
Yeah, there's no expectation. She was like, I know you love money, so I know that you'll find a way to earn money yourself. So all my mom care about is how I act as a proper lady, because we Cambodian and we very strict how a woman act. So what she care is, do I know how to do dishes? Do I know how to clean the house? Do I know how to act like respectfully to elder or to like the mom? So technically, all she care about is how I act as a good woman.
Because even my parents as well, like they do ask me, like, oh, do you not want to be like an engineer, doctor, or something like that? They
My
do
parent
ask me.
Maybe
They
I'm
do
dumb.
ask me, and I'm just like, nope, I don't want to be any of that. Because my hobby is to sing as well.
Yeah.
So when I finished high school, I was like, I'm going to go to this performance art university, and I'm going to become a singer, blah blah blah. But then, because for my mom and dad, they're like, is it actually going to make money? You know, because there are a lot of talented people in the world.
So there was one time that they're having like a Cambodian idol singer contest in our town.
Yeah.
So I applied with my friend without telling my mom because she was traveling to the other state. It was so funny. I failed, by the way, because my voice is not good. And then she found out. She called me, and she found out, and then I was so panicked.
Oh, did you know that I actually go to that one of the competition in my country as well?
Really? Oh my god, it's the same.
Because at first I was just like, you know, I really want to go to one of the singing competition and have experience and stuff like that. And my mom doesn't even know, I just apply. And there's like a first round that you actually have to go to this big hall, and there's a lot of people, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But then my sister and my mom actually come to support me. I jumped back into the car, and after a few minutes I got a call that I passed.
Oh my god.
And then I was like, Mom, I passed. And she was like, oh really? Okay, you have to practice for tomorrow, which is another round.
Yeah.
And yeah, but then like the second round I
How
failed.
old were you back then?
When I was high school, so like 15, 16.
Oh yeah, the same age as me.
Yeah.
But I don't know why I failed, because my voice maybe. There was a lot of people, like 100 people.
And also like growing up in Asian family background,
Yeah.
there would be a time you have to be very respectful to the adult as well. I don't know in your country, but then like for me, if I walk in front of the adult, we have to like bow.
Yes, I have to bow, and like the older, the lower. You have to bow like
You have to
this.
bow, yeah, you have to bow, and like it's like a respectful gesture for us. But then like, you know, coming to this Western country, if I bow like that, they'll be like, are you not confident? Something like that. I don't bow like this, like 90-degree bow, but then it's just like if I walk in front of someone, I just like, okay, just like that.
And also, like in my country, we have this sort of thing as well. So I still practice this one here, and we try not to lose it as a Cambodian living overseas. In Asian culture, elders people sit, the young do the work.
Yes.
They will be just come into your house, they sit on the table, we're gonna be, oh, do you like some fruit, do you want some water, we're gonna cook dinner, we're gonna do dishes, we are the one who do the work, and they are the one who sit and relax.
And also when you eat as well, you have to give it to the oldest person
Yes,
first, and
yeah.
then like the youngest person is the last one that you get.
And when you on the dining table, we weren't allowed to touch the food first unless
The older person.
The older touch first.
I mean, it's really good to have that culture and respect and stuff like that, but then sometimes if you're with someone in different culture, then it's not going to match. Whenever we eat, I'll be like, you need to wait for me, you know, like my food is not here yet.
I think the foreigner think like, their food is here, why do they have to wait? Like, they're hungry, like, you know, I just want to eat my food. Why do I have to wait
Maybe,
for
maybe
food?
not, I don't know.
Yeah.
But then sometimes as a nation,
we
you'll
need
be
to
like...
interview your boyfriend.
What about your boyfriend?
He cannot talk. In Asian culture as well, like, we have to finish everything. Well, I know about that, but I never follow it. My mom would help me finish everything for me.
What my mom say is when I was young, I eat a lot. Like I eat a lot of food. Whenever we have like buffet or like a lot of food, I just put a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the day, I cannot finish.
Yeah.
And my mom would always scold me because you know, there are a lot of people who cannot eat.
Yeah, that's the same.
Yeah.
The same reason.
Why would you put a
Yeah.
lot of things, waste food, and you know, not finish it? What I think now is I will eat this one. If I want more, I can go and take it.
It's not good to leave the food on the plate.
I don't know for you, but my dad really hate when we make noise on that thing.
Yes, oh my god, we have to chew with the mouth closed. But that's a good thing. That's my dad always brought up. Like, look at the foreigner. You see the chew? They close their mouths. They eat it very politely. They're not talking when they eat. They're just watching TV. They're very quiet. And look at you. You were talking. Because I like to yap. I like yapping in my family. Like I like talking. I asking a lot of questions. And then I touch the thing on the plate with the utensil.
Yeah. So we eat together for the dinner, and we have to make sure that we don't make a lot of noise when eating.
Yes.
Yeah. And my mom always told me to like finish everything on the plate.
Yeah.
Like even the small grains. When I eat, you will notice like I
Yeah.
just like finish everything on my
I
plate.
know, I saw it. I mean, I'm trying to, but I just have a small stomach, so I cannot finish everything.
I do understand whenever Fabian eats, he finish everything, but there's like small bits of food.
Well, I don't know. Maybe it's not true, but how I feel like it's more like people who born in the first world country is different from the third world country. Because the third world country, there's I don't know what is the word anymore.
Poverty?
Yeah, the way we raise is based on that. I'm not sure.
Maybe.
Yeah, like in here they be very chill. They're first world country.
Very
can afford-
blessed.
Yeah, they can afford stuff, you know. Is there any like unique festival or like tradition or like superstitious thing like happening in
My country?
Yeah.
I am not too close to it, but I do know that some of the people have this kind of black magic person. My family is very far away from that. We don't do any of those
Yeah.
things. So my mom doesn't really like to look at palmistry, whatever,
Yeah.
like those things. There's a lot of superstitious things that people believe.
I mean, sometimes I create my own superstitions based on like the bad incident that happened in my life. But I feel like my family is more like superstitious, like for like 60%. Like even my name, my dad was doing something from French, like he was learning it by himself, and then he was like, okay, Lisa, what is the meaning? Oh, the meaning is she can earn money. She's gonna be rich in the future. And then he was doing like my birth date or something. So every name he was calculating it with stuff, and then he named us based on that. I'm very superstitious in terms of like I don't want to buy stuff for some people because I believe that it's gonna make us not seeing each other again. Some stuff like that.
Something like chocolate.
Yes. I try not to buy chocolate for any person that I love.
I mean, for me, I don't really have those type of superstition.
Yeah.
But the only thing that I don't like is when someone put the chopstick just like this.
Oh, yeah,
like
that's
just
for
stick
dead
the chopstick
people.
like that.
Yeah, that's for dead people.
Yeah. So I don't really like, I don't know why, but then like whenever people do that, I'm like, and then I just take it out.
My dad was like to look here, and there was one time he telling me that I'm gonna have like 3 kids based on thing here on my.
Oh yeah, like my dad told me this as well. Like because
I don't know how they look at it, but he was
Yeah.
like, "Oh, you're gonna have 3 kids," and then my aunt would use like some needle with the string, and then
Yeah.
it's gonna be like this
Uh-huh.
on your wrist,
yeah.
and then she was predicting, okay, your first child's gonna be a boy.
Mm-hmm.
If it's go like this, your second one is the
Ah.
girl. So she was like, okay, you're gonna have 3. This you're gonna have like the first one is the boy.
Is that the reason why you want 3 kids?
Well, it linked, okay? It's
Okay.
linked. But the reason I want 3 kids is I was working at a cafe. I saw one mom. She's pretty decent. Like, she's hot. She's looking good. And she had 3 boys. Their height is like this. Ding, ding, ding. So I assume like maybe 1 year gap or something. And they were super gentle. They're super nice. 3 of them was like, Mom, I want baby Chino. And then the second was like, I want hot chocolate, Mama. And then the first one, I want hot chocolate too. And then when I look at them, I'm just feeling like, oh my god, I want 3 boys. It's just like a delulu of me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I want a little boy, of course. That like, well, I don't know if I don't think that this is something that I can like. What is that word? I can make by myself.
No, but then like according to the superstition as well, you
Yeah.
know, there's like a lot of Asian superstition that when you do
Certain times.
certain time, yeah, when you do it in certain time, you will get a
every
boy.
single day.
Yeah.
What I heard from my, I don't want to disclose it. So that family, they have 3 boys, and then they want a little girl. Like they were trying for many years, and they found another way. So the guy have to not doing it for a long period of time to hold it off.
Yeah.
And when they try, they have to pick a day, and it has to be in the morning. They try it, and I don't know. Eventually, they got a little girl. It's not superstitious, but it's something that we can do.
Is it? I don't know. Could be science or could be something, but I don't know. I feel like it cannot be. Maybe I don't know because I do know that you can go to this hospital and then like
Yeah.
make it boy and make it girl,
Yeah.
but then to
Yeah,
do it
just-
naturally, is it possible? I don't know.
Maybe they have the techniques. We never know unless we're married.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Like, you know as well, you cannot walk past your parent. Not only your parent, elder people as well. It's
like-
bad luck. And you cannot use your hand to touch your dad's head. That reminds me of something. You cannot touch your husband's head as well.
I think we have like a lot of fun talking about our childhood. Growing up in an Asian childhood, we have like a lot of up and downs and
Yeah.
also like really weird superstitions that
Yeah.
a lot of family likes to follow.
Now that we talk about it, we were so lucky. Our family is not that strict.
Yeah, my family is also like really chill.
Yeah, I
And they-
always thought that my parents are strict.
My parents are like, sometimes they do tell us stuff like maybe you don't do this, don't do that, but not too strict like other people.
I think the only strict thing that I experienced as a kid, this is so, as a kid, I don't know why I bring this banana. The only thing that
From Cambodia.
yes, I was holding it on the plane like this. Anyway, the only strict thing that I experienced from my family, not only my parents, is how to do house chore. Like that's really important in our family. Like you have your education, you can earn money, but as well you need to know how to cook and how to clean the house. Like they taught me well until I'm 18, until I move out from the house. I leave those skills on the side.
Yeah, because like my family as well, my mom doesn't really force me to become like a A+ student.
Yeah,
They'd be like, as long as you pass and as long as you have like really good grade, it's okay. Yeah.
we're so lucky.
Yeah. Well, this is pretty much the end of our episode 3. Stay tuned to our episode 4 as well.
Yay!
See ya!
Bye!